Hello, comrade. Shanghai Knife Dude here. And today it's 14th of February, and happy Valentine's Day. If you have some, if you have someone to celebrate that day with you, and it's okay if you don't have someone, because today I brought the P139 again. I remember last April, I'm the first one on internet to review this pen, and I don't like it because, first of all, the nib in my previous review, it's a stiff, and it's just like a pilot. It's just like as smooth as a pilot as a Jinhao. It doesn't have any characteristics really. It's just smooth. Come on. When it's coming to 2025, smooth is the basic. I would say it's the passing grade. A smooth nib is nothing special in 2025. You need to have that grinding, that tipping material with certain of your brand characteristics or your signature. Am I asking too much for here? But anyway, that nib in my previous review is just a stiff, smooth nib. It's a passing grade modern nib really. And also the second why I don't like that pen is that it doesn't have a low ink refill, because why I have mentioned in too many videos how important is the low ink refill function. If you get low ink refill means which you only need to merge the ink level up to the breathing hole, and you will be able to draw ink. But people are not impressed with that, because they say they have 1001 way to walk around, and they don't really care about that. But I tell you, that function is really, really important, because on all those premium pens, for example, Montblanc 146, 149, and the Pelikan M800, what's that another shit called? M1000, and the Sailor 1911 KOP or Profit. All of those big pens nowadays come with low ink refill, but they not openly talk about it, because that function really require the high precision in manufacturing, also during the assembly. So that's why they don't openly talk about it. But I have test and practice in person. They really do have that. But the Majohn last year I tested don't have way that, so I get rid of it. It was a fucking shit. It was not practical. So during this Valentine's Day, I just want to see what it has been improved in this 9 months. Is it 9 months? No, in this 10 months. Guess what? It does. Of course, if you ask Majohn what has been improved over these 10 months, they will tell you nothing. But I just bought this pen again, and to see whether it has been improved. First of all, my first complaint is that nib is stiff, But now look at that thing. That's so pleasant. That kind of flex is what I found on my 149 really. It's as flexible as the 149 really. That is how flex it's now. Go to check my video in last April. That nib is as stiff as a steel rod, but that is a flex nib. Of course, it's still not yet to be a flex to upward to a level which you can perform calligraphy. But I tell you, that's a very pleasant flex nib. If you press down, it does. If you press down during writing, it does give you the flex. Go to my YouTube community post, or my Reddit or somewhere. I will post the writing sample there. You will see the here. I can show you the writing sample here. You see, that's how much it can flex. I will post this writing sample there, but that's how much it will flex. Look at that. I was amazed. I was amazed. Okay, that's the first. Second, guess what? This pen comes with the low ink refill. Let me show you. Let's weight up the pen. Let's weight up the pen first. Okay, then I show you. Remember what I told you? First, only merge the up to the breathing hole. Then you turn. Now you will see how it's done to join. Okay. .5 liter. 1.4, 1.5. Oh, hold on. Maybe there are some still. Let me dry the nib to dry out all the fluid hidden in the feed. 1.4. How amazing is that? And you will see in there, there's no bubble in the reservoir, which means it being really performed really nice. All the ink being sucking out, all the ink being sucking in. Let me having sucking in there. With this will be a perfect pen. This will be the best pen so far I have in the 2025, to be honest. I don't like my 2024 version, but I do like this 2025 version. It's perfect. The nib reflects, it comes with the low ink refill. Also, the brass piston. I could tell you, this brass piston, go to my older video to see the disassembly of this brass piston. The inside of it, even the rod, it's entirely in metal, in brass. How nice is that? It's better than the 149. I mean, in terms of the material being using, okay? The 149, it's a plastic rod. For fuck's sake, for $1,000, you buy a plastic rod pen. I show you again how amazing this is. Yeah? Instead of dipping the whole thing, challenge your ink level, you don't have to do it. What you have to do is just to merge the breather. We call that breather in this community. Then you turn the knob slowly. Slowly is the key. If you turn it too fast, it creates certain, I forgot the terminology, but it sucks ink. It sucks ink from this H2O thing. But not necessarily that slow, but I'm doing it too slow. But you have to do it slowly, then you will see it. I can even tell the inside of the reservoir there was those happy ink was shouting, "Don't squeeze! Oh, I'm full! Oh, I'm so full!" Okay, let's wait. 1.3. How amazing is that? Okay, let me conclude. I don't like the 2024 version of the P139. Expedition, it's called. On the nib, it says Expedition. Focus. Expedition, so tiny bit. I don't like the 2024 version, but the 2025 version is the best pen I have currently so far in 2025. It writes beautifully. It just writes beautifully, as smooth. It just gives the same flexibility of my Montblanc 149. Of course, the feedback is different because it's different tipping material being using. But I could tell you the comfortableness, the the flex, the bouncy it gave back is exactly the same. I don't know, will this be only my example, or they have changed the formula or changed the way of making of this nib, but this nib is flex. Oh, come on. Also, this pen, this specific pen, come with the low ink refill, which I have already shown you. But I have already asked Majohn, have you done anything to improve it? And Majohn said no. Majohn just did exactly the same thing as the Pelican, as the Mont Blanc did, because they don't really openly talk about this low ink refill function. What you will find in their menu is like you have to merge the whole nib up to the ink level, up to the section to refill this ink. But no, that is not the case. The reason why they don't openly talk about it, because the assembly manufacturing require high precision of it. If they don't do it properly, if they claim they have this low ink refill, but later on you find that you don't have that, you will go back to them and you will require their manufacturing to keep up to the standard as they claim. That will be a challenge for their manufacturing cost. Yeah, that's obvious. That's why they don't openly talk about it. But on the table, they give you this function if you're lucky. Okay, that's all I want to talk about on this pen. I give this pen 10 out of 10. Super, super, super. But I'm not sure if you bought another pen, if you don't have a low ink refill, come back to my video and come back to leave a comment and let me come back to the video and let's talk about it. I mean, I don't know, am I lucky or I don't really know, am I just lucky or they just Majohn did some improvement. They don't talk about it. But for the final word, just to remind you, if you really want, for the low ink refill, you have to wet your nib first. Wet your feet more or less. Because I tell you, more or less, they can't be that precision, because inside of this ebony feed, more or less there's some gap, and you do need the liquid. You do need some liquid to blocking up this tiny gap. But you see, the water fills the gap better than air. That's why you have to more or less using the water to seal up the section, seal up the nib a little bit. Okay, thank you, comrade. Thank you for watching, and I hope if you get this pen, you could get as perfect as my example, but I can't guarantee that. Okay, bye.